In 1858, Henry Ward Johns started manufacturing roofing shingles in his New York City basement using a very key ingredient, asbestos. Fast forward about 50 years, and the Manville Covering Company, which was a Milwaukee pipe insulation company, joined forces with Henry Johns to form the H.W. Johns-Manville Company. That company was renamed Johns-Manville Corporation in the mid-1920s and eventually became the world's largest supplier of asbestos. They had many asbestos mines and factories and milled millions of cubic tons of asbestos, which were used in products, vehicles, and buildings of all kinds. JM boasted a product line that could put asbestos in almost anything you can think of, amounting to more than 1,200 products alone made by them. The company worked tirelessly to maintain its status as a leading asbestos manufacturer, but it neglected to share an important detail with its workers, customers, and the public. Asbestos exposure was dangerous and even deadly. JM spent decades working covertly with doctors, attorneys, and other members of the asbestos industry to make sure that employees did not learn that their work was dangerous for their health. JM's company physician, Dr. Kenneth Smith, listened to Dr. Anthony Lanza of the Metropolitan Life Insurance Company when he advised against informing workers of the risks of asbestos exposure to better avoid future legal troubles for the company. Johns-Manville faced workers' compensation claims due to pulmonary diseases among its employees as early as 1929. From the 1940s to the 1970s, more and more claims were getting filed against the company, and by 1982, it was facing over 11,000 asbestos injury claims. On August 26 of 1982, JM became the first asbestos company to file for a Chapter 11 bankruptcy. That paved the way for other asbestos companies to do the same. An asbestos trust was set up to provide compensation to qualifying individuals in 1988. The trust was funded with $2.5 billion, which in today's money is about $6.3 billion. In 2021, 20,722 claims were settled by the Johns-Manville Asbestos Trust, according to its annual financial report. That report also details that $64,268,975 was paid out in claims in 2021, which adds to the more than $5 billion that the trust has paid out since it was established. Today, about $650 million remains in the trust. The company made a lot of money, and they harmed a lot of people. That's why the Asbestos Trust for Johns-Manville is so large. It's also why nearly everyone harmed by being exposed to asbestos prior to 1982 qualifies for compensation from the Johns-Manville Trust. We have helped thousands of people get compensated for their asbestos injuries. Let us help you as well.